Here's What's Next TV. You already know. Yeah, man, today's discussion is gonna be about, watching your grandkids. Like, some kids got the perception that you're supposed to just watch the kids whenever they need you to. And how some parents feel, it's like, if you got something to do, like you gotta go to work or something important, I watch it. And that's how some people feel. And you know what I mean? So some people feel like, the kids feel like, you should just watch them because you their grandparent. You know what I'm saying? But I see where the head button in that. It's like we be feeling like that because we still young. We young grandparents. So being as though you're a young grandparent, you be feeling like, man, I ain't supposed to be I'm not old. You know what I'm saying? But they got watching the kids tied to the grandparents. Because throughout our history, our grandmoms and them used to watch the kids. And some people, families, the grandmom is raising all the kids. So that's where you know what I'm saying? And these kids don't understand that the reason why they got it so easy is because we ain't want them to have it hard. We ain't want them to have it like us. But that be the only reasons why, you know what I mean, shit be so easy for them. But in the same token, like, it's not a grandparent job to watch their grandkids. Like, I don't know where they got that perception from. But if we want to, or whenever we want, see, my mom used to come get my kids when she wanted to. It wasn't dictated on us. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be damned if I called my mom and say, I want to go out to eat or something. And you watch it, no, I'm gonna get cursed out. So, and another reason why, you know what I'm saying, why us younger grandparents don't be wanting to watch the grandkids, because we don't want y'all to, like, we know, like, once you start once you start getting it in, you're not gonna stop. So it's like we know any given chance, we human too. Any given chance, you're gonna try to get it in. So it's like we don't want to be watching your baby while you go get it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that, you know what I'm saying, we want to do. So it's like we want to save y'all from yourself. Sometimes, in some instances, the grandparents watch the grandkids all the time. Now, my theory to that is, a lot of times people be guilty about how they treated their kids. So in turn, you know what I'm saying, they do anything for them. Like, watch the kids any given time. They don't, you know what I'm saying? And that's because they feel bad about dropping the ball with the kids. So, guilt make you tilt. So that's why, and a lot of reasons why them grandparents be watching the kids like that. You know what I'm saying? But then a young buck said to me, she was like, yeah, but y'all always tell us it take a village to raise the kids. So I'm like, which is true. So it's like they listening to what we saying, and it's all real. Like, that's true. And who else you want? Like, if you can, who else you want your grandkids to be with if you can watch them? You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel better with them being with you rather than a stranger or somebody else's crib that you might not agree with. So I agree with it. Like, it take a village. So at the end of the day, that's the rule we got. We helping our kids, you know what I'm saying? And that's giving us the time to bond with our grandkids. But in the same token, it's not fair to the grandparents just to be watching them so you can run around and do you. Like, that was why parents stopped having kids, so they can one day do them. So I don't think it's fair that you have kids and I'm stuck with them, or they mom stuck with you, like, you know what I'm saying? No. You know what I mean? No. Just like we had to watch our kids, y'all gotta watch our kids too. But it's important that we bond with our grandkids and watch our grandkids whenever we get the chance so we can leave our imprint on them. Like, that's what's important. You know what I'm saying? So she's right. It takes a village to raise the kids. So it's like another scenario, person was like, well, what if I had to watch my little brothers and sisters when I was little? So it's only right that you watch my kids, because I'm running around getting money like you was getting money at work. All right. But that's back to what the guilt make you tilt, John. It's not a legitimate John, and the kids be using that as like a springboard to do what they want, because they know you owe them in some type of way, or they feel like you know how that is. So I just wanted to talk. What's y'all idea on that? How you feel? All the young grandparents, all the people that just had kids, you know what I'm saying? Share, like this, join, subscribe. You know what I mean? And get the conversation going, man. You know what I mean? But I'm starting to see that talking to these young bucks and, you know what I mean, giving our perspective is very important. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta make sure we tell them the right way and what to do and all that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you know what I mean? It's definitely important that you do the right thing and do what you gotta do, man. Shout out to the grandkids. I love them. Shout out to all the people that's having kids, black people, man. Shout out, man. You know what I mean? It's important that we keep, you know, raising these kids and keep these kids, you know what I mean? You know how that go. All right, one.